I'm Steve Scott. Let's talk hop.
Hi. Hey, I hope you like these videos. I hope they're useful to you. If they are, subscribe to my channel. My goal is to put out a couple new videos a week, more if I get the opportunity. And if there's a specific topic that you'd like to hear about, leave me something in the comments and I'll try to work it in. And if you'd like to learn more about human and organizational performance and the benefits it can bring to your business, your organization, contact me. My contact info is in the description below the video, and it's also at the end of this clip. I'd love to hear from you. In an earlier video, I mentioned that human and organizational performance can best be described as a set of shared values and beliefs. Today, I want to talk about some of those shared values and beliefs, and they're commonly referred to as the 5 principles of human performance, or the 5 HOP principles. Now, if you look at that, if you look it up on Google or something, you can probably find several different versions of that. I'm going to go with the version that Todd Conklin used in his recent book, The 5 Principles of Human Performance, which is a fantastic read if you want to learn more about the topic. So here we go. Let's talk about the 5 HOP principles. Principle number 1, error is normal. Even the best people make mistakes. So that kind of sounds cliche and obvious, but you really have to take that on board and internalize it, because you have to realize that if something is that normal, and human error really is boringly, nauseatingly normal, does it really make any sense to blame an event on human error if it's that normal? Principle number 2, blame fixes nothing. Whenever there's an event, we almost have this automatic response where we want to look at the victim or the last person that touched it, and we want to say, I know better than you because I know the outcome of the event. I wouldn't have done that. You made a bad decision. Here's your consequences. That does nothing to help us understand why the event occurred and therefore prevent it from happening again. Blame fixes nothing. Principle number 3, learning is a deliberate activity, and it's incredibly important to success. Learning does not happen by accident. It has to be a deliberate part of your strategy that at every step of the way, after an event occurs, before an event occurs, when nothing at all is happening in the plant, I've got opportunities to learn and improve. Learning is a deliberate strategy. Principle number 4, context drives behavior. Again, after an event, we tend to get really wrapped up in the outcome of the event, right? What happened to the person? What happened to the equipment? What was the damage caused? What was the injury? Knowing the outcome really doesn't help us to understand the event and how it occurred. The context helps us to understand the event, why that person did what they did. People do what they do at the time they do it for reasons that make sense to them at the time. That's the context. Understanding why that made sense to that person at that time is vitally important to really understanding the event. Principle number 5, especially as a leader, your response to failure matters. The first things out of your mouth, the actions you take, the words you say when you hear about or you're told about a failure, set the tone for how the organization is going to respond. If your immediate thought, your immediate words are, oh no, you dummies did it again, you're sending a message to people that you don't like to hear bad news, and they will try not to give you bad news. You probably have some things happening that you won't hear about, and therefore you lose the opportunity to learn from. Your response to failure as a leader is incredibly important to the success of your organization. So there you have it. There's the 5 principles. I hope this helps, and what I want to do is in a series of videos coming up, delve into each one of those principles in more detail, so stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, if you'd like to contact me, here again is my contact information. Thanks.